germs spread like wildfire. Like one person goes down, the rest go down. Hey guys, and welcome back to another business vlog. My name is Alistair, and for the last 17 years I've been running my own business straight from university. This is my YouTube channel, and it's for sharing advice, thoughts, kind of tips, musings, just general stories that I come across in daily life for you guys. So those of you who watched yesterday probably wonder whether I was even going to manage today or not. I'm definitely not better, but I'm 60% better than I was yesterday, so excuse me. I will still be coughing and spluttering all over you, I'm afraid, but you know, we'll get by. So I thought today actually what I would talk about is sickness. Seems apt, right? That's what I do with this channel, talk about stuff that happens to me on a daily basis. So there is a lesson here that fairly recently we've updated our sickness policy in optics, and I just wanted to share kind of some of the thoughts behind that and the backdrop to that conversation and why we've done that, so that again you guys might be able to take something from it. So most sickness policies will not pay or have a very limited amount of time for which someone can be away without getting paid, and then they might go on to SSP, for example, which is very minimal in terms of money for the person that's there. And what that tends to do is it tends to mean that if people are kind of just about feel like they can get by, and they've got a little bit of a cold or a bit fluey, that they'll come into work because actually they feel like they need to be there to get paid, and therefore they don't want to take the time off. But a good friend of mine who I've worked with for a very long time is actually an employment lawyer solicitor, and he brought it to my attention that the amount of lost time in terms of working days, as you might want to call it, in a business through people who are partially ill coming in and then spreading that across an office to people that then do get ill is far greater actually than the lost time of a few people who may need some time off or should just be able to work from home. So I don't have the statistics. In fact, he gave me some statistics on that day, which I wish I had today, but go and look it up yourself if you're really interested. But yeah, that time, I never thought about it like that, and especially in an office like mine where we've got 17 or so people working in an open plan environment, germs spread like wildfire. Like one person goes down, the rest go down. It's literally like that. So obviously that's a big problem for a business like mine, and one that I really try hard to get over. So when I got ill earlier in the week, the first couple of days were days where I probably could have gone in, but I specifically didn't. Then I got really ill, definitely couldn't have made it, and now I'm probably back into kind of could have gone in if I needed to. So we changed our sickness policy so that people felt a bit more comfortable to either work from home, and we've set ourselves up as a business so that they can remote in and do stuff remotely, and that they do feel like they can take time off if they are kind of on the cusp of that, should or shouldn't do, without it affecting their pay too dramatically. Obviously we have to have checks in place that mean that we don't have a situation where someone's off for a very long time and we're paying out full whack. But I think the more you trust your team and your staff around you, the easier this kind of thing becomes to do. So, and we've got a good level of trust with all our guys, so we feel very comfortable with this position. So very simply now, if someone does feel partially ill, whatever, I can't think of a better phrase than that, feeling not 100% myself, then they should feel comfortable to come to their managers and ask them whether it's okay to work from home or okay to have a day off, and we will try and approach that from a positive perspective rather than it being negative on the business. And I have to say, actually, I've noticed that a number of people that have worked remotely from home have got an awful lot done. It's very noisy in a big office open plan. Not to say that it's a good thing to be doing that all the time, but it's certainly not, doesn't seem to have worked to our detriment. So a real lesson, especially given what I'm at the moment going through, and one that I thought I'd share with you guys today. So hopefully it's useful, and one more now till Christmas, and I hope, well, I'll say Happy Christmas tomorrow. Until then, guys, I'll see you next time.